Hi, this is Tim calling, coming at you from Senior Leads Boost. This is a video where I will talk a little bit more about Yelp. And in this particular case, I'm going to talk about reviews on Yelp, which are violations of Yelp's terms of service, and which therefore can be reported and potentially removed either by uh, competitors or by anyone else. And so it's important to know how this works for the sake of your own business and also for the sake of addressing any unfair competition from your competitors. So here goes. So I've randomly selected this company that has a Yelp listing. They are a Home Instead franchise location in Skokie, Illinois. And as I was reviewing their reviews, I noticed this one, which says this: I have been working for Home Instead for 3.5 years. I would recommend this organization to everyone who loves to work with the elderly, etc., etc. Well, so you might ask, what's wrong with that? Why can't an employee post something like that? Well, here's the problem. And I'm going to actually report this review, or I'm going to begin reporting it so that you can see how this would work. You can click on that report review option, and then you can select a reason. And one of the reasons that you can use for reporting a review is this one. It was posted by a competitor or ex-employee. So I would, if I were reporting this, and I'm not going to, but this is what I would do if I was a competitor of this company, or if I was consulting with a competitor to this company. I would put something like this. This review is clearly written by an employee by its very wording, and therefore is a violation of Yelp's terms of service and should be removed. And then again, I'm not going to do this, but if I were doing this for in real life, I would then click on send, and the odds are very good, based on my past experience with doing this with Yelp reviews, that within a day or two or a week, this review would be removed. Now, why would you do this? Well, if you were a competitor of this home care agency, then it might seem to you, and I think you'd be right, that in this particular instance, you're not playing on a level playing field with this competitor. They are getting a review here, getting a favorable review that is not one that they should be displaying under the terms of service that Yelp publishes. So that's one instance of, or one example of a review that you can report and probably get removed in order to get one of your competitors back onto a level playing field. Okay, now this is another example of a Yelp review that I would probably consider reporting and trying to get removed. If I were a competitor to this company, in this particular case, this is a different company than the one I used in the first example in this video. You can tell from the wording of the review that this is not somebody who has been a customer. Rather, this is someone who has referred clients to them. Well, according to Yelp's terms of service, that is not actually a legitimate or an allowed kind of a review. If you were to begin reporting this, what you would want to do is, for the reason, you would select, let's see, it doesn't describe a personal consumer experience. Now, in my experience, in the past at least, I've been able to then submit a report, a review like this, and say the following: this review does not a personal consumer experience I guess I would try to spell reflect correctly. And I would probably also do this. I would capitalize that. Rather, it is apparently by its wording a review written by a referral. And then I would use this word, partner of this company, of the company being reviewed. Now, you might ask, well, why would that work? Well, it might not, but in this particular case, I think it will. Oh, I still have a misspelling there, don't I? There we go. Well, I've gotten this sort of a report to work before. Maybe you can too. So anyway, again, I will cancel this. I am not sending it. I would suggest that these are techniques that you can use to help get your own business or your client's business onto a level playing field with other competitors. This is not to be a tattletale, but rather to create a fair environment for competition. Thank you very much.